All right. Welcome to the Geek Swarm. I'm Michael.
I'm Fee.
I'm Bernie.
And on today's episode video, I'm not sure quite what we're going to call it yet, we are going to talk about one of the games we've been playing since we've been, I guess, taking a break from the other videos.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So we have been playing East Texas University from Savage Worlds, and we're playing the campaign Degrees of Horror, which I have been running for the guys. We have completed freshman year, so we're just going to kind of talk about what we've thought of freshman year, what we thought of the campaign so far, and really kind of go over our thoughts on the setting, East Texas University.
So why don't you just explain to them what is the setting?
Well, East Texas University is a college set in Pine Box, Texas, which is a fictional town. Kind of think as far as like Buffy in college, if you kind of want to think about it.
In Texas.
Yes, in Texas. So you play as students going through freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year, just trying to get an education and get into mischief and trouble. Kind of basically, I don't want to get into too much, but yeah, think Buffy in college as far as that. And since it takes place in Texas, I mean, that's a plus for us right now since we are actually in Texas.
Yeah, so we have a little bit of familiarity.
Yeah, in the book it actually has some like little slang terms and stuff like that. We knew pretty much all of them. I've heard them once or twice.
Like y'all?
Yes, y'all. So let me kind of go over.
It was funny to kind of read through the how to be a Texan part.
I that was helpful for me because I really needed that in my life.
You could always use a refresher course.
Yeah.
Yes, how to be a Texan while you're being a Texan.
So let me kind of go over a little intro of the characters we have. We have 5 people playing in this campaign. 2 of them are here. I'm running it, and then 2 other friends are also joining.
They're behind the camera,
yeah.
and you just can't see them.
Fee plays Aiden Murphy, who is a ROTC member going for medical. That's what he is training for.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the clerk in this campaign at the moment.
We have our friend Jacob, who's playing Mac Big Rig Strong, who is...
Mac Strong.
Yeah, basically...
Don't you call Mac Truck?
Yeah. He calls himself Big Rig.
Yeah, we have
Rig. So like every little session, it's, hey Big Mac, what are you doing? Hey Big Red. He gets kind of frustrated, but he calls himself Big Rig, and yeah, he's
I don't ever call himself that.
He's never called himself Big Red.
Big Rig.
Bad either.
That's what I have.
See, that's how bad it is. Bernie doesn't even remember. So who's next?
He plays like for the football team. So there you go.
Yeah, I think he's been on some other podcast with.
Yeah, Bernie plays Thanasis Panalysis. I always mispronounce your last name. He is studying archaeology.
He sounds like a syrup.
Yeah.
Well, you have to remember that he's a Greek foreign exchange student.
So he's a yogurt.
Yes, I am Greek yogurt.
Vino plays Maximilian Jones, who's going for engineering and who's also in ROTC. Then we have our friend Ryan, who's playing Reinhard Schmidt, who is studying liberal arts and psychology.
Yeah, Schmidt does matter.
And he is also from, he's from Germany. He's, he's from out of town. Right? Yeah. He's another foreign exchange student. And he also has a YouTube channel in the game.
Yes.
So
Schmidt happens, right?
I don't know. Is this Schmidt?
It's always a working title. It's like Schmidt happens, or just the Schmidt, hold the Schmidt.
I think he actually does have a title, but we like to butcher it anyway.
Yeah,
just how we do it.
That's kind of a running thing. Whatever somebody says, it gets butchered kind of throughout.
Yeah.
So, so what do y'all think of your characters so far into the game?
I have been keeping my my basic luck when it comes to role-playing games. So that means I broke my leg and was out for pretty much the rest of the session. That was
just one session.
It was like in the middle of the session, and I was pretty much
we were
out.
actually more successful with him not there.
Yeah.
Shh. Know that.
Yeah. But it's been interesting. It has been
Yeah,
interesting.
you have had bad luck on your rolls.
Well, and you have to remember, it's not just with this game; it's with all the games
I
that
know,
we play.
but you hurt yourself. It's like, what?
Yeah, you also took like luck in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it just didn't pan out for you because you had a critical failure at like the wrong time.
Yeah.
So, which was funny for the rest of us, just not for you.
Yeah. For my character, I like him so far. I think I just need to develop him more. He just doesn't have like the craziness that we had with Smith or even Mac. Like me, I said, with it doesn't feel like I have identity really yet. To be honest.
That's what I was going to ask you: is do you know who your character is?
I know his background, but just I don't know.
Like Reinhardt, yeah, he's got his YouTube channel. He's
Yeah.
kind of front.
But then again,
forward
remember,
and stuff
I also
like that.
missed the first session, so that actually hurt a little bit.
Yes, you missed the first one, but we just said that your character was had prior engagements that you had to go and like serve,
Yeah.
kind of a thing, and then kind of get out. And then you got back. Yeah, Vino's kind of starting to develop his a little bit,
Yeah.
not as much.
He missed a few sessions
Yeah,
too.
Jacob has football, and he's kind of the bigger guy, not as bright,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I just can't think of personality really for him yet.
Well,
Just because we have all the other
but
big
but your roommate
Yeah.
also is kind of in the spotlight because, well, you are a trouble magnet,
Yes.
and you have an annoying roommate who thinks that
He's
there's a conspiracy going on, and now is following you, trying to get you caught in the act of doing something that he can pin on you or get you in trouble.
And,
Which we probably are doing, but hey, that's not the point here.
and
so-
I think the funny thing was that in our last session, Ryan's character, Schmidt, actually told his roommate, "Oh yeah, here's everything as he's been doing." So I thought that was great.
So yeah, if we've been playing, like I said, the Degrees of Horror campaign, which goes from freshman to senior year, and we finished out the freshman. We haven't started sophomore yet because we got behind kind of at work, and
Yeah.
we have to work on Saturdays now for a while, and the rest of the group works with me. So yeah, that's kind of been put on hold a little bit, but we hope to get back to it soon. Maybe after we get back, I might do like session recaps. As I don't want to do a full recap of freshman year, we'll kind of do like little notes.
Yeah, we
But,
might probably do sophomore year after we finish. We could probably do a recap.
Yeah, like I said, I might do a recap of every little session if that is something y'all want to see, just to kind of say this is what happened, this is what I thought. This, so yeah. As
Now,
far
let me
as
ask you this: what is there anything you can tell us about sophomore year?
No, that just ruins the fun, Bernie. Shut up.
no, now
What's wrong with you?
No, you be quiet.
So
What's
I
wrong
want to
with
hear.
you?
Let me
No.
give a real quick recap here.
Because he's not going to give us any spoilers things.
Well,
come on now.
Freshman year, you went to orientation.
Yes.
You kind of got in the middle of some hijinks. You saw a ghost that you didn't know was a ghost and kind of burnt you a little bit. Then the rest of the group started kind of having like weird dreams and stuff like that. There was a professor and his assistant that is paying y'all to do investigations since you've had experience kind of with the paranormal, and has given you money to go do certain things, and at the same time you're trying to figure out why the ghost was there during orientation. Stuff's kind of going on. Freshman year was a lot of more investigation. You're trying to kind of figure stuff out. You only got real danger a couple of times. Certain things like that. It's going to ramp up every year. So y'all were just kind of learning the system, learning how things work, getting the kind of hang of things. Sophomore year is going to ramp up. It's going to get a little bit more deadly. it's going to get a little bit more. School is going to be now harder because you do have to make rolls to pass classes. You are trying to pass. So that's
you're saying I
going to be
might not survive?
well, there's always a chance with the way you roll
Yeah.
sometimes.
That's what I'm asking. Because like
I think we should stop there because we don't need to know anymore until we get to
Well,
his recap.
I do want to ask, I mean, you kind of told a little bit about your character, but what do you think about the setting and the story so far? What do you like? What do you not like?
I don't like the bad rolls. I mean,
Obviously. But you do have bennies.
yeah, and that is one thing. Is I mean, it is a good thing that I did take luck because I do kind of try to use it when I need to.
Yeah, bennies are like mulligans, in case you're wondering.
If you have a bad roll, you can turn in a benny and kind of re-roll. And there's other things you can do bennies if you played Savage Worlds.
I think the funny thing is that I'm rather conservative with my bennies, while a lot of other people that don't have a lot would just be like, you know what, let's just spend them. Let's spend them. Let's make this.
I am
story
kind
good.
of surprised in the very beginning it was no, I'm going to hold on to my bennies until like the final fight or the battle. But then after people started kind of seeing how things went, it was, you know what, I really want to do this. Here's a benny.
But
I
think-
really want this to happen. Here's a benny.
Yeah.
Or then sometimes, hey, I will give you a benny if you fail and take this. Yeah, cool. Do it. So I do like the fact that there's a lot of give and take as far as that, and there's a lot of times y'all are like, yeah, let's go with this. You know, so it's not no good things have to happen all the time. Y'all are okay with some of the bad things happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't want to know as much because I like to experience the story.
I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen.
He'd be crazy to
So,
tell us what's
Fee,
gonna
what do you
happen.
think of the story so far?
I like the story so far just because I like trying to pretend to be a college student again. So, but in a supernatural world. So it's not. I like the story. I want to see what happens next, but
Yeah,
I don't want to really just know it.
What do you think of the system so far?
System's
Since
not
this is
bad.
our first time playing
the
Savage
system's not
Worlds.
bad. It's fairly simple and easy. You just have to.
I like the initiative order. I like how they do initiative order. That is pretty cool.
Initiative in this game, really quick, is done by a deck of cards. You are each dealt a card, and whoever has the highest goes first, all the way to lowest. If somebody gets a joker, everybody gets a Benny, and they can go wherever they want in turn order. I will say that during some of those fights, everybody's like standing up, checking out the cards when they go because they're like, let me go first, let me go first, let me go first. Yes! They get all excited.
My car's usually terrible, so I don't even worry about it.
Yeah, but I do like that when it starts getting into the battle because you never know, like, hey, they're going to go first all the time. No, it could go either or. People can go before this. They've done, like, team up against one bad guy. I know Ryan and Jacob tried to work together to defeat that one person and had some very nice roles helping each other, which was a pretty good fight.
And I don't remember what the fight was about, but I do remember that there was one time that we were kind of questioning, well, why did you do, why did this happen? And it's like, oh yeah, because this person went first before that person, so they couldn't do that thing. And we're like, oh yeah, that's right.
I think y'all were going after the bug dude.
Is that what it was?
That was a bug dude.
I believe so, yes.
So be careful, bug dude.
Yes.
Yes.
Even though we just spoiled so much.
Nah, not really. It's in the book. Yeah, the book. I'm just gonna say real quick. The Degrees of Horror. I'm gonna keep showing this off because I like it. It has the campaign, like I said, from freshman to senior, and it has different adventures. It also has extra adventures in the back, little sessions that you could throw in between, which y'all have been doing some extra stuff. So it's here's your campaign, spots that you need to hit, but here's extra stuff to kind of build your character, learn more about the school and the town, and kind of other stuff. Like that one witch lady that y'all met that actually y'all befriended,
He wasn't there.
which
That's what we did.
was
well
a
on it.
pretty good spot. Yes.
I did think that was a kind of a genius idea for y'all to do. Instead of killing her, they were just like, hey, let's be friends. She's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. As far as like the system for running it, I like it. It's simple. I was a little worried in the beginning that I was not getting things right, like how damage is done and how wounds and stuff like that. It's not like some of the other games where there's hit points and stuff. So that kind of took a little bit to get used to, and some of the difficulty check numbers, I kind of got used to how that worked. But after so many sessions, it started kind of getting a little easier, and I like that it's easy and it's like more story kind of based right now and more character based and stuff like that. I do like that. I like the setting, and then I can't wait for sophomore year.
All right.
So I think we're going to go ahead and stop with that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that type of stuff. And let me know if y'all want to get actual recaps per after session for sophomore year when we start that up, because I might just do that anyway.
Yeah, look out for his recaps. He's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, we
just
do
tell us
the
what you
videos
think.
and content, so
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go.
He's pretending to give you a choice.
Yes, it's going to happen. All right, I'm Michael,
I'm Fee.
I'm Bernie.
and thank you for watching.